Attention please. This uploading is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles. GPITRAL. Follow us.
There's a vast array of breath-freshening products out there on the market, but which is the most painful breath freshener? Over at the lab, we've selected 4 bad breath remedies known for their mouth-tingling properties. Mouthwash leaves gums red raw. Toothpaste, icy fresh for a chilling blast around the molars. Mouth spray gets you right in the throat. And finally, minty confectionery, an extra strong variety. We want to know which is the most painful. And to judge it, ice-cold lemonade. As everyone knows, guaranteed to maximize the pain of any mouth freshener.
Prepare to freshen your mouths and begin.
Disguising bad breath is something brainiacs know all about. The condition is caused by pungent food oils that enter the bloodstream and by festering bacteria in the mouth. Mouthwash contains antibacterial alcohol, which also makes your gums sting. But no matter how much you use, it's just a temporary measure, and the nauseating halitosis will always return. Toothpaste, as every brainiac has been trained to remember, is an essential part of the daily routine. Its icy chill comes from menthol, which triggers the same receptors in your mouth that sense cold temperatures. But after already brushing 10 times longer than usual, the sensation is getting too much for this brainiac. Mouth sprays are another oral disinfectant, but by keeping the plaque and bacteria swill inside your mouth, the vile smell is simply disguised. About as useful as flowers in a gent's toilet. Finally, mints. We're ignoring the rumour that bulk quantities are a laxative and hoping instead that a dozen packets will only cause oral discomfort. Time to find out which breath freshener really is the most painful. This lemonade is chilled to the brink of freezing. As everyone knows, hard enough to drink on its own, but in a mouth already overstimulated with icy mint and menthol, it represents oral agony. Well, for 3 out of 4 of them anyway. Mouth spray brainiac seems to have sustained some sort of local anaesthetic. And in seconds, his pint is no more. The others are really suffering, but second to finish, it's mouthwash. Only 2 to go, just the toothpaste and mints left. And against nerve-jangling pain, mints finished third. Which means a surprising result for toothpaste. But race rules state he has to finish. He's at the pain barrier. But that's it.
And the most painful breath freshener is toothpaste.
So it's official. The sustained grinding of toothpaste into gums makes it the most agonizing breath freshener. Stop! The following recipe is dangerous. Do not try this at home. Or anywhere else, for that matter. Today, lobster thermidor. You'll need 1 lobster, Parmesan cheese, and for a simple bechamel sauce, milk and flour. Ours is white. Just 1 tip. Don't, whatever you do, allow some fairy lights and a bag of gunpowder to make their way into the microwave cavity. 10 minutes on full power is usually plenty for this recipe, but cooking times can vary. The microwave energy causes the fairy light filaments to glow, heating up and melting through the plastic of the gunpowder bag. More microwaves, more heat. And a domestic white goods time bomb! Lobster annihilation! We do these recipes so you don't have to. Do not try this at home. Everyone knows that NASA is the #1 organisation when it comes to using rockets for science. But there's some stuff that NASA never tried. Stuff like, can rockets be used to launch a biological research module to optimum altitude? The rockets, 6 Jupiter 300s. The research module, a shed in rustic pine. Optimum altitude, around 200 feet. Yes, we're going to try and launch a common or garden shed. It's all very well going where no man has gone before, but only a fool would go there without somewhere to store his lawnmower. This shed weighs an incredible 150 kilograms, so we're going to need a lot of power to send this off up into the atmosphere. And that's why we've got this cluster of rockets here with a combined thrust of 0.5 metric ton for 2 seconds. And I've written my phone number on the inside of the shed there, so if any aliens come in contact with it, they can give me a ring and we can start negotiations. So there we are, the world's first rocket-powered shed. NASA never tried this. Okay, Brainiacs, clear the launch site. Take off in several seconds. Okay, final checks. Countdown in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off!
I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours.
That wonderful, wonderful shed! The ammonium perchlorate and powdered aluminium in those rockets really did the job, as shown by our onboard shed cam. Beautiful!
Such a beautiful day.
So there we are. Rockets can take a shed into space, and I reckon that went about 3 miles high and came down almost intact. Results, please. Thank you. So, when man finally makes contact with green-fingered gardening aliens, you can't say that the Brainiac rocket scientists didn't have a little bit to do with that. Take that to NASA. Hidden away in a secret outbuilding just behind Dagenham bus station is the Brainiac slow-motion research facility. Inside, a small team of Brainiacs are devoted to the remarkable line of research we call things, but very slowly. So what's this week's thing, but very slowly? A water balloon. Normally, this isn't particularly interesting to watch. But let's see that again, very slowly. Slowed down 400 times, the latex balloon skin snaps back to its original state in less than 1/100th of a second, leaving a globe of water virtually hanging in mid-air before the liquid mass loses its inertia and begins to fall. All this in under a second. The water balloon, a thing, but very slowly.